Hey everyone, Yuri Alkane here. Welcome to another episode of Ask Yuri, and today I'm going to show you how to increase your vertical jump. This is a question I just received a little while ago, I guess from a young man who's saying, hey Yuri, I started playing basketball for a team and I want to jump over people and dunk from half. That's pretty ambitious. How can I increase my vertical jump? It's a great question, and really, if you want to increase your vertical jump, you're looking at developing lower body power, right? You're looking at developing lower body strength and lower body power. It's a combination because strength is one of the fundamental components of power, and power is really the ability to move certain weights as quickly as possible. So what you want to do is you want to spend time developing lower body strength through really good compound movements like deadlifts, squats. Those are probably the main two that'll have the biggest transfer to the actual vertical jump, because what you want to do is you want to develop your posterior chain, the backside of your body, which is responsible for driving force into that vertical motion. So there's a couple different variations of deadlifts and squats you can do, but I would recommend those as the two big ones into developing your vertical jump. You can also look at ways to develop single leg power, single leg strength. So you want to look at doing some single leg work, right? One-legged squats, one-legged deadlifts even, to develop the hamstrings and glutes. Step-ups are another really good tool. And once you develop this lower body base of strength, what you're going to look at doing, maybe after a couple, I would recommend, if you're just starting out, you're going to want to spend some time learning the technique and developing lower body strength. If you're a little bit more advanced and as you get through this program, I would recommend building plyometrics into your program after about 6 weeks or so. So these strength training workouts, lower body stuff, you want to do about 3 times a week. Then after about 6 weeks to 8 weeks, you can start adding in some plyometrics, where basically these are more power type body weight workouts, jumps, bounds, stuff like that. And the idea with plyometrics is that when you're jumping, for instance, just imagine jumping on a trampoline, right? You're just bouncing, right? You hit the floor or you hit the trampoline, you take off, boom, boom, boom. And that's pretty much a type of plyometrics. Same thing if you're jumping rope, right? You're hitting the floor, you're taking off, you're taking off, you're taking off. And what that does is, basically plyometrics is a type of training that trains your nervous system to respond quicker. So it's not necessarily muscular training, but nervous system training that will prime your nervous system and train your nervous system to respond quicker, activate more muscle, and produce more power. Basically how it works is that when you absorb, for instance, when you land, your muscles absorb energy, right? And if you take off within a certain time frame, milliseconds, you can use that energy and transfer it into the actual kinetic energy, right? Or the movement that you want to perform. So by landing and absorbing and then taking off again, it's almost like a spring, right? Once you stretch a spring, it has all this elastic energy. If you let it go, boom, it takes off. And that's what happens in your muscles with plyometrics. So plyometrics are probably one of the best ways of increasing your vertical jump. You want to do things like squat jumps, and this is all without weight, okay? Squat jumps. You can look at different types of bounds, box jumps, and there's very specific ways of doing plyometrics where you want to limit the amount of ground contact, or limit the ground strike, based on how intense a specific jump is. But basically starting off with bounds, right? So straight leg, just bouncing off the balls of your feet as high as you can. And the key with plyometrics is that you're looking to perform 100% quality on every single rep. So take time between your sets. It's not about getting out of breath and sweating. This is the type of workout where you want to read a magazine, talk to somebody on the phone between your sets. It's like that. 3 to 4 minutes rest. Make sure you're 100%, so on each rep you're jumping as high as you possibly can, because you're training your body to jump as high as possible. Okay? So in general, I usually recommend 4 to 8 repetitions, right? 4 to 8 jumps, then rest, 3 to 4 minutes. So again, think of in basketball, right? How are you jumping? Are you jumping from a full squat, or is it jumping from a run, or is it off one leg? And these are the type of plyometric drills you want to start to emulate in your training. So squat jumps, one-legged jumps, bounding, all types of hops and just skipping for height. All that kind of stuff is going to help. So I know obviously I haven't really demonstrated much, but you can type in plyometric plyometric workouts, plyometric drills into Google. You'll find a bunch of stuff. Also in our Fitter You Fitness program, we have plyometric workouts that we add in every month or two to show you how to become more explosive, jump higher, and become quicker as an athlete. So that's another option if you want. You can join our program. It's fitteryoufitness.com, showing you how to train like an athlete to burn fat and get fit. And hopefully that's helped you out. But vertical jump, again, it comes down to lower body strength and explosiveness through the combination of strength training, lower body workouts, and plyometrics. That's the answer. Go do it and have a lot of fun with it. Thanks again for your question, and be sure to join me on Facebook for Ask Yuri Live. And I never actually mentioned this, but don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube videos. So wherever the arrow, wherever the subscribe button is, I'm not even sure which way it is, or down below, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can get all these videos on a daily basis as we post them. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next episode.